Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for March 2025. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Geminis this month? Firstly, you have the Knight of Wands. Then you have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. Then you have the Page of Swords. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Seems like you're very passion-filled this month, whether that be career-wise or whether that be around love. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of like fast and purpose-filled movement. So it just seems as if you've been doing a lot in January and February, it just seems like in March you might find yourself still doing a lot, but it's with more purpose, it's more intentional, there's more fire behind it and reason. Some of you, that's very important, like whatever it is you do, if you're a musician, what you're creating, you might have created a lot of music this year already, but the music that you're making this month, there is meaning and purpose and passion and fire, and there is more behind it. And obviously you're not all musicians, but you know what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is you're creating, whatever you're doing, there is meaning and there is purpose behind it. Just to keep repeating myself. Others of you, if this is passion as in romantic, it looks like someone's coming towards you. If you're single, it looks like somebody has a lot of passion and purpose coming at you. The thing is, if you're in a relationship with the Knight of Wands, it almost seems like there's someone you know that is going to come forward and have a lot of like lust for you. And it's, I don't know, I feel like a lot of you are like, haha, I'm married. Like there's this energy of just for some reason you're attracting a lot of suitors or something. Man or woman, doesn't matter. There is a lot of interest in you for some reason. Well, why not, right? You're you, who wouldn't be? But there's just this feeling of, I feel like the question's going to be, for some reason, why I keep saying that is, why now? Because these can be people that have been in your life for a while, but suddenly they're showing more interest. It's going to be like, why now? What have I done? Why? What's happening? Did I do something to make this happen? What caused this so that I can stop doing it? Because like I say, a lot of you are already in relationships, or you aren't looking for anything from those people. Ace of Cups is the energy of new love, so some of you are maybe okay with the new suitor coming in. Others of you that are in relationships, this seems like healing in your relationship, and the lust and the passion and the fire and the love, more importantly, with the Ace of Cups coming in and coming back and renewing. Ace of Cups is new, so whether that's new as in those of you that are single, or whether that's renewed for those of you in relationships, either way there is that, I don't know, it feels like I've got a hair but there's no hair there, which is strange. Some of you have been like feeling a lot of love for someone, but you haven't been able to show it because it wasn't like, you didn't feel you could show the amount of love you had for someone, and now you're going to be able to, and they're going to reciprocate, or they'll start and show you and you'll go, oh my goodness, thank God, I feel the same way. Like there's something a lot more reciprocal than you realize. King of Wands, somebody's faking it till they make it, whether that's you, whether that's someone you're connected to in your life very strongly. I don't know why I'm getting like a very masculine energy around this. Like obviously it's a King of Wands, but it doesn't have to be a man, it's just someone very masculine. There's a feeling of like a bravado, like someone has a big bravado or something. That's probably not the right use of that word. Suddenly I'm questioning what that word even means, but it's like someone has a big ego maybe, or like a pretend like false idea of themselves, and they're very loud or something. There's someone maybe creating a lot of like, someone has a very big character, someone has a very big, they want to entertain people. And I don't know why I'm getting this energy of either you're loving this or hating this from this person. you're like, chill out, what are you doing? Calm down, get off the table. Like, why are you making a speech right now, standing on the table? Like, there's something where someone has a lot of, they want to entertain everyone and they just can't read the room or something. Or, like I said, it's love or hate. Maybe you're also admiring this in them. Or this could also be your energy of you wanting to entertain people, but it doesn't feel like you. It feels like you watching someone and kind of questioning like their intentions. And again, that why now keeps coming through. Why now? What are you doing? Why are you making a speech right now? This hair is bothering me, but I swear there's not hair there. Like, what is going on? Some of you might feel a hair on your face as well. Page of Swords. There is a feeling of excitement also, but I feel like some of you are feeling excited this month. You can feel good things happening and coming in. You might not know exactly what, you just know you're excited in general. It could just be an exciting month, but others of you, it's almost like this weird energy. Do you ever have that thing, specifically on like a full moon or something, and you kind of look up at the stars and you kind of go, things are changing, things are shifting, things are different. Like, there's just this energy of the Page of Swords where I feel like you're excited for a new beginning or a change or something, but you don't really know what it's going to be. Clarify the Knight of Wands. That was way too many cards and they were all upside down. The Hermit to clarify the Knight of Wands. So when I said some of you were like, what did I do? Why are you all suddenly interested? Or why am I getting so much attention suddenly? A lot of you pulled back your energy and focused on yourself with the Hermit. You've isolated, you're working on your soul, you're working on figuring out what inspires you, what lights you up, what makes you you, and what is your purpose. And you've gone quite deep and you're healing and you're focusing so intently on yourself that everything else is doing the same. Everyone else is doing the same too. And I don't mean they're focusing on themselves, I mean they're focusing on you as well. The more attention you give things, like, that's the energy that others are then like magnetically feeling. They're going, oh, you're focusing on you? And they're suddenly focusing on you because you're glowing different, because you're looking after yourself, because you're healing, and because you are, I don't know why, with the Hermit, because the lantern has the star in it, and the star is all about hope, right? And that lantern is guiding him out of the dark. So a lot of you have like found what guides you, what lights you up out of your darkness. If you're in bad times, you're able to kind of go, what's going to make me feel better? What brings me hope? What's my purpose? What do I do now? And you're able to get yourself out of dark times and really look out for yourself. You're very independent, at least this month. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are pulling back, focusing on what you're passionate about, focusing on what you're excited about, and then you're drawing a lot of attention towards you. A lot of you also, this might not be romantic. I feel like you are just getting a lot of attention, a lot of people wanting to, I was going to say hook up, but that, yeah, take that as a reason. It's like they want to connect with you. They want to connect with you, and that's, I mean that by being friends, family, co-workers, want to spend more time with you, and you're like, oh no, I'm busy, I've got plans, and you go home and you go and read a book. Like, there's something where everyone seems to want you and you're like, why couldn't you want this last month? Last month I felt like socializing. This month I feel like hiding. Like, there's inconvenience around the timing. Clarify the Ace of Cups, Justice, and the Six of Swords. Love is coming right when love is needed. Weird thing to say, like, justice is fairness though and balance. So with the Ace of Cups there, it's almost as if you've had a lack of love or a lack of that. And I don't mean, again, necessarily romantic. There's just a lack of love in your life, or a lack of love for yourself. And now it's coming in, you're giving it to yourself, a lot of you, and others, you also are receiving it. Right when you felt such a lack or a coldness or a missing piece of, like, that's the missing piece. It's coming in with Justice. Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters also. So if things have been unpredictable in your relationship, where you're kind of like treading on eggshells around each other, not sure where you stand, with the Six of Swords, I feel like specifically I'm getting communication is going to be a lot more consistent. It's going to be a lot more obvious. It's not going to be a lot more clear, to the point where you are so open with each other that you don't have to question where you stand, you don't have to walk on eggshells, you can just speak your mind. I feel like there could be more arguments, but not in the sense of argue. I mean more like more debates. They're more disagreements, right? But they're healthy disagreements. It's agree to disagree. And I feel like maybe in the past, with Justice and the Ace of Cups, I feel like there was a relationship in the past, or a phase in this relationship you're in, where you couldn't speak your mind, or you didn't want to disagree with each other, where you're now kind of entering this phase, or a new relationship where it's the opposite, where you're able to disagree and say, I don't actually agree with you, but I see where you're coming from, but the way I see it is this. And there's like something where you're are able to healthily talk things out and disagree, and not question or be like, oh, I want them to think that we're exactly on the same page about everything. We must agree on it's the opposite, but it's also so much more calm than past relationships or something, because you're not trying so hard to get on every wavelength. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm specifically like getting, you will disagree with your partner or with a friend or something in front of other people, and other people are gonna be like, oh, like they're fighting, like, and you and this person on the inside are so chill. You're so chill, and you're just having a debate. You're just disagreeing. You're airing your thoughts. You're airing your opinions. You're airing your side of the discussion, right? And the other people are gonna be like, why are they always like fighting? Or why are they even? And it's like, no, you're able to openly discuss things. You're able to, you know, not worry about someone overreacting or not liking that you're, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's really nice. It's really nice that then as well, like, there's no energy of passive aggression, or no energy of like questioning where you stand with someone or what their true beliefs are, because you are so open with your true beliefs 100% of the time. Clarify the Page of Swords. You have the Two of Wands with the Page of Swords. Like I said, there's excitement around something. I said you don't know what, but Two of Wands can be planning and deciding. Two of Wands can be choosing, whether that's choosing to stay or go, to move, like, or usually this is like, should I move to Italy or France, right? This is like, should I go here or here? Should I change to this job or this job? This is you having a choice between two, and kind of looking at your options, planning ahead, seeing, like, trying to connect the dots further down the road. Even though you can't, even though you'll never know how things pan out, you're still trying to kind of see in two different areas, two different maybe careers, how will they play out long term for you? Will they be practical? Will this and this and this line up? And with the Page of Swords, I feel like you're quite excited. You're planning something. A lot of you, it might be moving. Others of you, it's your career. Others of you, it could be you planning different types of families or ways of living in the future, or like some of you want to live off the grid or something, and you're planning different ways of going about that. And there's something very exciting. There's something you're very excited about around that, of like, maybe you are realizing that this is a practical thing. In the past, if you've imagined this or daydreamed about it, it didn't seem like a real conceivable idea, whereas now it's like, oh, if I can imagine this and put a plan into action, this is going to actually come about very soon for me. How exciting. Yeah, I really like that. That's really cool. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Sorry if it was short, but thank you so much for watching. If anything I said can't speak in your reading. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Tarot Tuesdays.